Okay, start of the lesson, so let's have everyone's attention over here at the board, please. We need to see the objective so that we know what we are going to learn in today's lesson. So the first part, we're learning to plan and design a folded leaflet which will be suitable to give to pupils' parents. Second part, we are learning to use the computer to improve our designs, to make them more suitable for different audiences. We're going to think about planning our new folded leaflet. And when we plan these designs, I'm going to be looking for certain things in your work. I need your work to have a clear layout. It must have a good flow, so your eye goes from one thing to the next thing. Why do we need some white space on our designs? Joel?
To keep the page uncluttered.
Well done. If we haven't got any white space, our design would all be squished together and it wouldn't be very clear. So it wouldn't be matching another of our criteria there. Okay girls, let's have a look at your work and see what stage we're at so far and see how we can improve it. Let's think about the text, and we want to remember that we've got to get a clear message across. Can you think of one thing that maybe you could do next to your text to improve it?
Yeah, we need to change the colour because it goes out around there because of the red in the corner, and the text is red as well. So.
Okay, so it's just getting lost a little bit, yeah? And so the message isn't clear, it's not coming through really clearly. So what would we do? How would we correct that problem? What are you going to do?
You could change the colour to black so it would all stand out.
Excellent.
But also use, so that it's starting to send, digital cameras.
Let's just have a look. Are you putting the text in here?
Yeah.
What are you working on at the moment?
We just finished it, and we're just seeing if it looks all right.
Okay. Can you remember this morning when we were thinking about the objectives and the success criteria? And one thing that we mentioned was white space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've got your boxes spaced out quite nicely, so we can see the white space around them.
Yeah.
But there's something not quite right with that text box. Can you spot what it is?
Because it could come down. Yeah. Like where it's like there is no room around there.
That's right, okay. So how could we correct that?
Move it in.
Okay, let's have a go then. Right. One more thing we just need to do with that text box though.
Make it longer.
She's spotted it, that's right. Why do we need to make it longer?
Because it won't fit in if we don't.
Okay, well done.
I think we should use that one because that one's too spaced out and it's got too much white bit.
Yeah, but that one's too cramped. Like, they're all stuck together, but you want them a bit more spaced out, don't you? So, really, you've got to have in between that.
So they should be a little bit more spaced out.
Yeah, so your text and your picture and things aren't touching. So it's like a little bit of space.
We'll move the name of the school up into the left-hand corner and the name of the subject into the right-hand corner.
Make that go up there and then you've got more room.
Make the describing bit go where the name of the school was. Keep the logo in the left-hand bottom corner. And we'll move the photo up a bit.
Yeah. So try and move them to the side so we can put the name of the subject like ICT down that side.
Yeah.
Like it does on that one. So better, because then you've got more room instead of it all being squashed, a bit like that one.
The text is quite attractive, do you think so?
Yeah.
But the backgrounds and the fillers are pretty dull.
We think you should change the colour of the writing or the background.
I think you should change that as well because you can't really see it.
Yeah, you can't really see the writing down here, so you should change the background or the colour of the writing.
I think you should just have one colour for the background.
That's okay.
Instead of a couple.
Yeah.
Well, I think the logo is a bit too big.
Just a bit.
And all the things are cramped up
They're
too.
dead squished because like you're always overlapping. You haven't gave anything its own space. And
Bigwood's a name.
yeah, so it needs capital. That could be moved across there a bit. And then the colours could be changed from being dull, like a bit brighter, but like in the same place sort of thing.
I agree.
Good. Yeah, okay.
So we should change
That's got to be changed colour.
colour.
We could space that back out a bit so that
Bigger.
Bigger.
What did they say about that?
One colour.
Colour, space,
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm going to start and I'm going to ask for a comment about design 1. I'd like you to think, what is good about design 1? Or maybe you've thought of something that could be improved, but it must link back to the success criteria, remember. Amy and Natalie then.
The distance they've come to get a clear layout, because like the first bit was like all cluttered, wasn't
And
it?
then the last bit is uncluttered and clear.
Right, so when you said the first bit, did you mean this one?
Yeah, the first one that they did.
Right, but your final leaflet that they've designed is much better spaced out. Excellent. Let's have something about design number 2 then, in just the same way, Yasmin and Rebecca.
I liked the leaflets because they was colourful,
Yeah.
but that leaflet, that one,
This one?
yeah, the pictures I think were too cramped together and they should be spaced out so it sends a clear message across.
Excellent.